Good morning, 8th class. So here we are again with our chapter number 4, that is metals and non-metals. And in today's session we will learn about only displacement reactions in detail, right? So here do we start our today's sessions. So in last class we have already discussed some intro about displacement reaction, that a displacement reaction is a chemical reaction in which more reactive element replaces a less reactive element in a compound, right? For example, in above reaction, iron is more reactive than copper. So when we add some iron fillings in copper sulfate solution, iron replaces copper from its compound and give rise to a new compound, that is iron sulfate, and copper will get free. So these kinds of reaction are known as displacement reaction. Now, before discussing displacement reaction in detail, I want you all to just look at this picture, right? In this picture, this is the reactivity series. The reactivity series means the arrangement of metals in decreasing order according to their reactivities. Decreasing order matlab the most reactive metal is placed at the top and the less reactive metal placed at the bottom, right? So here potassium, which is at the top of the series, that's why it is the most reactive metal, and gold, which is placed at the bottom of the series, it is known as the least reactive metal, right? तो अब इस अरेंजमेंट को देख के वी कैन जज और वी कैन से which element displace an another element from its compound. For example, if I take example of calcium and magnesium, right? So calcium is at top and magnesium is at bottom. It means calcium is more reactive than magnesium, or magnesium is less reactive than calcium. So if we want to carry out a reaction between calcium and magnesium, in that reaction calcium can replace magnesium from its compound, but magnesium can't displace calcium from its compound. This is because of their reactivities, right? So in previous reaction, here iron displaces copper, right? Because iron is at the top and copper is at the bottom. But copper can't displace iron, right? Because copper is less reactive and iron is more reactive, right? So let's discuss some of the examples. For example, let's say we have taken 500 ml beakers and label them as A, B, C, D and E, right? In all the beakers we have taken 50 milliliter of water. In beaker A we have added copper sulfate plus zinc, right? So whether the reaction will take place or not? Yes, reaction will take place because zinc is at the top and copper is at the bottom. So zinc displaces copper from its compound and form zinc sulfate plus copper, right? In beaker B, we have added copper sulfate and iron nail, right? So copper, will the reaction takes place? Yes, we have already discussed this reaction before. Yes, the reaction will take place and new compound will be iron sulfate plus copper. In beaker C, we will take zinc sulfate and copper. Whether the reaction will take place? No, because copper is at bottom and zinc is at the top. So copper can't displace zinc from its compound, therefore no reaction will take place. In beaker D, we have taken copper and iron sulfate. Again, iron is more reactive, copper is less reactive. That's why no reaction will take place. In beaker E, we have taken zinc sulfate plus iron. So whether the reaction will take place? No, because zinc is more reactive than iron. So I hope by this you all will clear with the content of displacement reaction and with the rule that which metal displaces which metal, right? जैसे बच्चे this is the reactivity series, right? और आप इस रिएक्टिविटी सीरीज के अकॉर्डिंग ही पता लगा सकते हो कि कौन सा एलिमेंट कौन से एलिमेंट को डिस्प्लेस कर सकता है. एंड द रूल विच वी हैव see in previous slide that please stop calling me a careless zebra, instead try learning how copper saves gold, right? This is the rule by which we can keep reactivity series in our mind. Please, for P for potassium, S for sodium, Al for calcium, M for magnesium, A for aluminium, Car is for carbon, Z for zebra, zinc, and I for iron, T for tin, Le for lead, H for hydrogen, copper is copper, S for silver, and gold for gold, right? This is how you can, by learning this series, you can keep reactivity series in your mind. So reactivity series is an arrangement of metals in decreasing order according to their reactivity, right? So at last we are here to learn about some uses of metals and non-metals. So metals are used in making machineries, automobiles, aeroplanes, trains, satellites, industrial gadgets, cooking utensils, water boilers, etc. Here are some non-metals. Non-metals: oxygen is essential for our life, which all living beings inhale during breathing. Nitrogen used in fertilizers, which we have already studied in chapter number 1 to enhance the growth of the plant. Chlorine used in water purification processes. Iodine in the purple colored solution, which is applied on wounds as an antiseptic by doctor, right? So here we have done with our chapter number 4, that is metals and non-metals, as well as today's session. So by this we end our today's session and this chapter. Thank you so much everyone.